Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Tall on the grandest stage of them all. A Sunday night gathering at the arena has, over time, transformed into the two-day extravaganza mammoth stadiums from all world to be there. At WrestleMania, one will experience the high and the lowest of lows, done in the name of chasing glory. I'm Corey Graves, to the of the Immortals. Here we will spotlight some of the biggest, craziest, most jaw-dropping, action-packed matches in WWE history. It'll be on you to retrace the historical footsteps by way of our showcase objectives and lead these titans of industry to victory. This year, as WrestleMania turns 40, let's look back at the journey to get here together and relive some of the most memorable moments from WrestleMania's past.
It's gonna be trouble.
The first WrestleMania set the stage for everything that was to follow.
All the way around the world. Now you know what it's all about, brother.
Celebrities were out in full force, showing that this was the place to be. WrestleMania 2 pushed the boundaries, taking place in 3 different locations: New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles, delivering 3 huge main events. But it would be WrestleMania 3 in 1987 that truly displayed WrestleMania's full potential. And for our first match of the 2K24 showcase of the Immortals, we go into the first verified WrestleMania Classic, the legendary clash for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. February of 1986, Savage tore through anyone that included a successful defense against George the Animal Steele at WrestleMania 2. A clash between Savage and Steamboat during a late 1986 edition of Superstars would see but that wasn't good enough. He would launch a vicious attack on the Dragon after the match. Savage attempted to duplicate former opponent George Steele during the first Saturday night's main event of 1987. Fortunately for the Animal, Ricky would make his well-timed return for the save, leading to the rematch between the two at WrestleMania. What transpired between the two combatants paced high at 90,000 plus in attendance, coming so very close to victory on a number of occasions. The challenge of his angry opponent, would Ricky Steamboat get? These answered over the next 15 grueling minutes. And when it was over, everyone in attendance, they had been a part of special etched in history following the Macho Man's hit.
It was all action from the moment that these two didn't give each other rear jeopardy months earlier by defeating Savage in the ring, ending his run. The aggression was all characteristic. With Steamboat, with that him to making a match, humiliating the Macho Man under WrestleMania's bright lights. Miss Elizabeth urged the animal is going to be a distraction to the Macho from his manager at all times. Savage shut all that out. Despite these two appeared once they settled in. There was a real sense that this was something special battle with no really able to maintain any type of control in the early portion of the match. The Macho Man appeared almost thankful to get a moment to himself after dumping Steamboat back to the floor, letting you know that Savage understood he was been in before. Things were only getting started. Everything, and that included fight and answer at every turn. Steamboat's counter wrestling had smothered Savage's offense, and the building frustration was obvious on the face of Macho Man. In a match this closely contested, one small mistake can be a game changer. His frustration, him making a big one, charging at Steamboat only to be backdropped to the floor. Steamboat opportunity to pour on the pressure and put Savage away. Once the referee went down, there was a real sense of panic. Savage quickly hits his flying elbow, but obviously there was no official to count. The Dragon was grounded for now, but there was no way Savage had already put his fire out. After all the two had gone through, how was it going to end? Looking to take advantage of the situation, the Macho Man looked to use the ring bell on the fallen Dragon, only to be intercepted by George the Animal Steel. Macho Man, choosing to retaliate against Steel instead of getting back to Steamboat, ultimately ends up being the decision that costs him. A then-record Intercontinental Championship reign comes to a bitter end for Savage, who wasn't thrilled about the manner in which he lost. And Steamboat's counter wrestling remains the key to this match, once again getting him out of trouble and earning him the victory. Hard to feel bad about a guy who tried to use the ring bell twice. This match, over 35 years later, is still a certified classic. The athleticism is incredible.
Continental Champion, Rick the Dragon Steamboat!
Long tortured by Randy Savage, both the Dragon and the Animal's elation is easy to see as they're carted back to the locker room. Put this match on a loop and I'd never get bored. I love Steamboat versus Savage.